Welcome to Give It To Me Straight. I'm your host, Victoria Straitt, and today we're here with Sterling's Town Administrator, Bill Caldwell.
Morning.
Morning. How are you doing today?
So far, so good.
Yeah. So, we always start off the show with who you are, where you came from, why you're here, all that kind of stuff.
Sure.
So,
Yeah, Bill Caldwell. I'm the town administrator here in Sterling. I have been here since the end of April in 2022, so coming up on a year in a few months. Came from the town of Beckett. I was the administrator out there for a little more than a year. Live in Athol. Grew up in Athol the entire time, and glad to be here.
yeah, that's a little bit of a drive, Athol.
35 minutes.
Yeah, I guess.
It's a lot
Highway
better,
drive.
a lot better than my ride from Beckett.
Yeah. So, what exactly is the role of a town administrator?
Yeah, so the town administrator operates the day-to-day operations of the town. So a lot of it is project management, procurement, HR things with the town accountant and collector treasurer and assessors. We handle the budget. Obviously we have the finance committee and capital committees that take care of that as well.
Yeah.
So it's different every day. You never know what you may or may not walk into.
Yeah. So you get to know a little bit about everything going on.
Yeah.
Generally.
Yeah.
So I know that you said you were from Beckett. So what have you been doing in the past that's relevant to what you do now? Do you find that it's similar to what you used to do?
Yeah,
or?
so Beckett is a town of 1,800. The summer population brings it up to about 9,000.
Yeah.
But generally, it's the same principles when it comes to being a town administrator. It's just, I'm working with a significantly smaller budget there than I am here, significantly less employees there than we are here. But generally, it's the same idea. It's just a smaller scale.
So now you're in the big leagues now with Sterling. Is what you're saying.
A little bit larger, significantly larger town. It's more comparable size to where I'm from in Athol.
Yeah.
Not population-wise, but budget-wise.
Yeah. So we know that it's been about 8 months or so since you've been here. How have you been adjusting, and what projects have you been working on?
So far, so good. COVID obviously slowed down a lot of things with supply chain issues and whatever else. So we've been able to at least get rolling on a lot of the projects and knock some of them off. Playground at the school. I know people have been working on that for a couple of years through COVID. So that's just about done. We just need the fencing there. I know our facilities folks and the select board have been working on the roof at the town hall, and that's been out to bid, and we're just about ready to award the contract. So that should be a spring project. Obviously, there's some vehicles that have been ordered. The department heads pretty much take care of those. Police and fire, DPW. DPW takes care of the road paving, but that has been a lot, and we have more scheduled for the spring.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of projects. Peg's Pond over by the senior center and the schools for a walking path over there is getting close. So there's a lot of projects going on that have been backlogged and then recently approved that we're trying to knock off the list.
So you're hoping to get those done by looking at spring of
hopefully
this upcoming year. So do you know what you're going to be working on after that, or do you have any ideas of where you're going from here?
Yeah, we're starting the budget process now. So all of the departments have submitted their capital requests, so we know kind of what we're looking at. So there's no major construction projects or anything going on. A lot of them are items that we need to buy to maintain the services to the town. So
nice.
We'll get those done and keep plugging along.
Yeah, and you have the warrant is opening up in January, right? So you'll have all those budget things in for that.
Budget requests are due to the town administrator, and we'll get those to the finance committee and whatnot in just after the new year.
Yeah, and then what warrant closes in May?
The town meeting's the 1st of May,
so
I believe.
Close.
So it would be probably the end of March, beginning of April. I'd have to look back at the budget calendar.
I want to say it's March. I think it's March 17th.
Yeah.
I don't know why I think that, but that's just
it's
kicking around in my head that's what it is.
Probably in that area.
But yeah, so if you really want to get in on all the action with budgeting and stuff like that, you're going to want to start checking out all the meetings that we have coming up in the next couple months. So if people want to contact you, what's the best way to do it?
So the select board and the town administrator's office, their information is on the website, but email is bcaldwell@sterling-ma.gov. and my extension at Town Hall is 2315.
Perfect.
After the 422-8111.
Perfect. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about while you're here? I mean, I knew that I wanted to ask you how things were going pretty much. I know.
Yeah, things are going reasonably well. Obviously it takes a little while to get acclimated, but we've got a lot of things going on, and looking forward to continuing on with that. So
yeah, I feel like every meeting it's just like, oh, here's the update. Here's where we are. It's going to happen in spring. Here's the update. Here's where we are. Spring. Most of it's construction, so it has to be spring.
Now
don't
we're out
start
of the construction
panicking.
Season,
yeah, we gotta wait till there's no potential for snow before we can do all these things.
Right.
So it was great having you on. Thank you so much
Thanks
for coming. And we will see you next time on Give It To Me Straight.